To put it bluntly, no, I don't believe there's anyone with my experience. What concerns me is that of the 17 candidates, 2/3 of them have no child welfare experience at all, and I think that's crucial. Of those that do, in all honesty, I have more child welfare experience than all the others combined. And that, again, is what led me to run. To answer the second part of your question about are there really two races, it wasn't really that long ago when Orphans Court was a separate position on the ballot and people could actually vote for the Orphans Court judge. Frankly, I think it should return to that, but that's not the way it is now. And so we run with what we have.
If you would tell us more about your experience, and you are counsel to Luzerne County Children and Youth Services?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Talk to us about your experience, most recent experience, I guess, is where our interest lies.
Most recent experience was probably this morning at 8:30. We had, I can't give you names, of course, but there was a case from the Hazleton area in which a child, 9 years old, with cerebral palsy was being taken care of by her grandmother. The mother came to pick her up, take her to school, and took her. 3 hours later, the mother came back to the grandmother saying, "Where's the child?" The grandmother said, "Well, you have the child." "No." And it turned out the child was in the car. The mother didn't even know it. Spent 3 hours there, was still in her pajamas, her socks, and the police intervened, took protective custody, and we intervened. Now, over the years, that's a rather typical case. I have been in court over 21,000 times, and I added it all up over the time period so I can have an accurate figure. And that is more than anyone else running. We do everything from the initial removal of a child through return of a child, which is always the initial goal. And in those cases in which it's warranted, we look at termination of parental rights so that the bond between the child and the parents can be severed and that child adopted. I've been doing a lot of those of late. We do have 5 attorneys at Luzerne County Children and Youth. I'm the second most senior, and we seem to have broken down the various functions and assigned every attorney one function. I don't want to say a specialty, but it just seems that I get the termination cases.